All right, now the United States is expanding its operations against Venezuela with respect to the oil tankers, and this time action is taking place miles away from the Caribbean. There is a new escalation that pits Russia and the United States directly against each other. In the latest flashpoint, the United States has seized what is reported to be the Russian-flagged oil tanker called Bella 1. It is now being called Marinera by the Russians. The United States has in fact carried out an operation after a 2-week-long chase in the North Atlantic to seize this Russian-flagged oil tanker. Now, this is the same tanker that the Americans say had been evading the American Coast Guard. It was flanked by Russian military assets at the time of the seizure. The Russian submarine and the warship apparently did not intervene as these American Marines rappelled down in this very dramatic manner from helicopters and captured the vessel. This move could, of course, spark a bit of a showdown between Russia and the United States, but Kremlin is yet to officially comment on the incident. Now, moments after this, the U.S. military announced the seizure of another oil tanker in the Caribbean, a sanctioned tanker ship in the Caribbean. The second vessel was taken by the American forces on the same day. The vessel, named Sapphire, was operating in international waters at the time of its seizure. The Pentagon chief has now issued a warning. Pete Hegseth, the war secretary, has said that the Venezuela oil blockade is effective around the world, and it can literally happen anywhere where the Americans can seize any tanker that they assume is carrying out Venezuelan oil trade. The U.S. Coast Guard had tried to board Bella 1 tanker last month in the Caribbean when it was believed to be headed towards Venezuela, but the vessel refused to be boarded, leading to a chase in the high seas. And since then, its crew had painted a Russian flag on its side, changed its name to Marinera, and then switched its registration to Russia. Russia reportedly had asked the United States to stop pursuing the vessel. On Tuesday, the Russian Foreign Ministry had said that it is monitoring the situation with a great amount of concern. Meanwhile, there's no more data that shows that there are more and more tankers that are now seeking protection of Moscow by changing their flag of registration to Russia. And according to the Lloyd's list, more than 40 Shadow Fleet ships have been registered in the Russian flag registry since the month of June. And this trend has been further accelerated by the U.S. seizure of vessels carrying what the Americans claim is sanctioned Venezuelan oil.